Hey everyone, it's Russell. Today I got my final Einstein Goosebumps uh, book review video for you guys before I leave for my 5-day San Diego, California trip with my family the day after tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday, today's obviously again the 4th of July. So, yeah, gonna be having a great 5-day trip from next Monday to Friday. So, yeah, this is my last book review video before then. And this is another classical book from the original 62 era of Goosebumps called The Haunted School. Yes, this is a reprint because it has this different colored border around it, which looks very nice with the gray. The cover looks pretty nice too, and it's only if you look closer. You know, it's 3 creepy children faces. That's pretty creepy. Also, you have Curly right there. It's pretty nice. Yeah, The Haunted School. It's got a nice tagline there. It says they're watching you learn the hard way. Yeah. And The Haunted School. Wow. This is book number 59 of the original series, though. It doesn't have the number on the spine, but I remember book number for this book by heart, so yeah, anyways. The Haunted School. Oh my gosh. This book is really, really good. It was really fun. The second time I read this book, not so much, but the first time, absolutely. This is probably going to be one of my favorite Goosebumps books of all time. It's just very great. Very, very scary, sad. Well, kind of sad, especially near the end, but yeah, just really great. Anyways, the main premise of this book, you have a new kid named Tommy Fraser, and his dad just got married to a new woman, so now basically has a stepmom with his real dad. So he's also going to a new school. It's this huge school called Bell Valley Middle School. He works for like this. I forgot what he helps out with, but he helps out like other students doing this committee thing, I think, in the book, which is pretty interesting. So he helps them out with that, and then he happens to go by himself in this, I think the art room is what it said in the book, to go get extra paint. And before that, he met a friend named Ben. There was another girl in this book. I forget her name. Let's see here. Let's see here. I cannot find her name. Thalia, yeah. Thalia. She's also kind of been trying to be friends with Tommy too, but basically his new friend happens to be Ben. Yeah, but so Tommy's going by himself to try to find extra cans of paint until he gets lost in the school, which he thought would have happened, and it did. Yeah, so he gets lost, and then he encounters this, like, kind of boarded up section of the school, and, like, this maze of hallways and stuff. And then he finds this one room that has, like, a lot of these creepy statues of children. And those children were I think most of the children in this particular class years ago in like the older school part, in the older part of the school of Bell Valley Middle School, before the new part of Bell Valley Middle School started getting built around the old part. Those children mysteriously vanished. They just went missing without a trace. Nobody knew what happened to them. The parents started freaking out, and it was a mystery. So that's kind of what Tommy and Ben wanted to solve. yeah, Tommy encounters his principal. The principal in the school, he encounters her, and then she tells him about the missing class of 1947. Or it's just, they just call it the class of 1947, not missing class of 1947, but you know what I mean. And that was really scary. The setup was great. It reminds me of Phantom of the Auditorium, which is another Goosebumps book I've read that just, it was, that one I didn't like as much as this one. But that one was still kind of just okay. But this one was very similar to that one because both of these had like great, great atmospheric settings to them in haunted buildings. That one was taking place in a school, but mostly in the auditorium, while this one just took place in the entire school itself. So it's pretty nice. This one I think maybe done it a little bit better. I don't know. I gotta give Phantom of the Auditorium some slack too, but yeah, Haunted School. Really, really great book. So yeah, then Tommy, I think, meets up with Ben. I think after he starts hearing mysterious voices behind the walls of children crying for help. Um, when he like starts searching from different room to room, trying to find extra paint while he's lost. And then he eventually finds Ben, and then both of them try to solve the mystery. They find this old elevator, and then it actually goes sideways. It actually moves sideways instead of just up and down, which is pretty interesting and pretty weird and scary too. And that's all I'm going to tell you for this book. Now, the twist ending was okay. I mean, it wasn't anything special. It was just fine, whatever, for what it was. I didn't want the twist ending to be like what it was, how it was in this book, whatever. But yeah, this book was fairly solid. Really, really good book. I highly recommend it. Yeah. One of the later books, too, in the series. That's why it's hard to find a first printing copy of this book. But I got this one off of Amazon. Pretty good condition. Took a while to get here, but yeah, and that's pretty much wrap up my book review for this book for you guys today. Yeah, wish me luck for my California trip. I hope it'll be good. I'm really excited for it. Again, the day after tomorrow, it's gonna be several days until I post another video. So, yeah, I'll miss you guys. Yeah, just sorry for the wait. It's gonna be a long wait until I can finally get back home again, post. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching my video. Subscribe down below, comment down below, and I'll see you again in my next videos. Take care.